There are experts teaching vibe coding online and they are amazing, but they are forgetting to tell you something. And it's not because they're trying to hide it from you, it's because they're so advanced that they forget what it's like to be a beginner. Now I'm in a group and a woman in there said, I just don't know where to start. And stupidly I didn't answer because I felt like I was too much of a beginner to say anything. So this video is what I should have said to her. Hi, I'm Tara. I've got no tech background, but I'm learning all about AI and how to build apps. And I'm sharing what I learned along the way. I'm not an expert by any means. I've created 4 apps just for me that I use on my computer. Haven't shared them online, but I want to share what I've learned so far because I think sometimes when you're really advanced, you forget the things that you wanted and needed to know when you're a beginner because it just all seems so simple to you. When you watch someone who's been vibe coding for a while, they often go straight to the coding tool. So you'll see them open up Codex or Cursor or Lovable and just start typing in their prompts. What they don't show you is the planning that went on beforehand, whether that was in their head, on a piece of paper or using an AI. So if you're new to vibe coding like I am and you just go straight into prompting your coding tool, a couple of things will happen. One, it gets really expensive really quickly because it's much more expensive using the coding tool than it is to use something like ChatGPT or Gemini as a chatbot. So if you've got like a £20 plan like I have, it'll eat up those tokens really, really quickly. And second is the coding tools don't do well if you kind of dump the whole of the idea for your project in it all in one go. You really need to plan it out first, do it all in stages. But the thing is, as a beginner, we don't really know what the stages are. We don't know what coding language it should be built in. We don't know what should be done first. But the good thing is, you don't need to. All you need to know is exactly what you want to build. Because you can use your favourite AI chatbot like ChatGPT or Claude to be your mentor and guide you through and help you plan the app before you even start. So let me show you what this looks like in practice. I'm going to ask Claude to help me plan a simple Pomodoro app for my Mac. A Pomodoro app is just a timer that helps you focus in short bursts. Really simple, but perfect for showing this process. I'm not in a coding tool here, I'm just in Claude Chat. I'm going to start by saying, I want to vibe code a simple Pomodoro timer to run on my Mac. I'll be using a coding platform like Lovable, Anti-Gravity, Codex or Claude Code. But I need you to act like my advisor. I've got no coding background. What's the best way to do this and can you talk me through the options? You can see it's making suggestions for what I could use and how I could build it. It's also asking if I want the first prompt, but I want to be sure that I have a definite plan first. So I'm going to ask it, before we write the first prompt, can you please help me write a step-by-step plan for this broken into stages, so then I'm ready to take it into Claude Code. Now it doesn't have to be Claude Code, you could say Lovable or Codex, anything you want really. So it comes back with a plan but also wants me to answer some questions to clarify exactly what I want. So I'm going to go through those questions one at a time and I'll answer each question what I want from the app. You can of course explain it more or give more detail of anything you're not sure of. So once that's done, I'll ask it for the plan along with the first prompt I could give the coding tool. And that prompt is exactly what goes into Lovable, Claude Code, Cursor or whatever you're using. It doesn't matter which one. The method before you touch any of them is exactly the same. So what I've done when I'm creating a more complicated app is I create a Claude project. Now you can do that by going to Projects, then New Project, give your project a name such as Pomodoro. Then in the instructions you could add the project plan that Claude just gave you. Let me show you one that I used to create a video transcriber app that I made. So here in this project I've got a prompt which tells it a bit about me, that I'm a novice building apps and the tools I'm using. Claude can actually help you write this. Then I have the plan that Claude wrote for me. This is attached to the project as a Google Doc. What I like about this method is that as each stage is done, I can mark it as finished in the doc. This means that Claude always knows what stage we're at. So I want to be totally honest with you, I've only built maybe 4 apps I think now, And they're only very simple things, and they're only simple things for me. I haven't done anything that I've shared publicly yet online. But what I've noticed since I've started doing this is that the experts do really forget to tell you that hidden little missing piece. And I've also seen in some of the vibe coding communities online, such as the school ones, that other beginners do the same as me. Other beginner and intermediate people who don't code, they use Claude or ChatGPT on the side to guide them as they're doing a vibe coding project. I guess it's really just not as exciting to show on YouTube as it is to see an app come into life. But for us beginners, it kind of makes what seems impossible possible, having this expert guide beside us. If you've been curious about vibe coding, I do hope I've encouraged you to give it a try. Just use ChatGPT as Claude as your vibe code advisor on the side. And I will be sharing more about me trying to make AI my career and doing my app a month challenge. So if you're interested in following along, I've got an email that I send out every week, and also I'll be making more videos. So I will see you in the next one.